This is Jared Horak for today's RacingDigest.com, and my Today's Racing Digest video series continues. Saturday, June 2nd, 2018, we are going to do the 8th race from Woodbine, the Grade 2 Connaught Cup for 4-year-olds and up, 7 furlongs on the turf course. Now, last week's video, the Gold Cup at Santa Anita, we ended up having the winner, Acclimate, and the Exacta, and the Trifecta. So we had a good day last week. Let's see if we can keep it going. Now, last week, we used a combination of the CPR number from today's Racing Digest. That's the Comprehensive Performance Rating, which takes into account pace, final time, and closing fraction. We used that CPR rating along with the class level to find the classiest horses that had the sustained speed. We were able to score there. Let's see if we can make it back-to-back winners. And we're going to use a different number this time. We're going to use the fire number. And the fire number is speed throughout a race. So I'm going to combine the fire number with the class level, and then hopefully we can come up with some winners again. Now the class level for this Grade 2 at Woodbine is going to be a 2:05, and there's no pace in this race, and we have an 8-horse field. And beginning with number 1, Caribou Club, he has 4 turf wins. He has 1 win at 5.5 furlongs. He has 1 win at 6.5 furlongs down the hill at Santa Anita, and he has 2 one-mile turf wins. And his 2 one-mile turf wins, he got 100 fire numbers in each of those races. Again, fire number, speed throughout a race, good number. The higher, obviously the higher the better number, and those 100s were solid. And then also in his last race, his class level was 190, so he stepped up in class, and in that higher class level last time, he still ended up running a good number. He's 8-1 morning line. He has a versatile running style. He'll save all the ground. He'll probably stalk slower fractions, and hopefully he can get the job done. Possibly at 8-1, he's going to be my top choice. Number 2, Conquest Panthera. He looks like he's going to be a threat in here. Now, he beat last year's winner of this race, and last year's winner is also in this race. He beat last year's winner of the Connaught Cup, Tower of Texas, in a Grade 2 race at Woodbine that was to play the King last year at this 7-furlong distance on turf, and he got a 99 fire number at the 2:05 class level. So he can sustain his speed at 7 furlongs. He fits at this class level, and he has a versatile running style. He can be kind of close up, and I think he will from that inner post. Number 3, Tower of Texas, is 7-2 morning line. As I said, he won the 2007 Connaught Cup at Woodbine, getting a 97 fire number at this 2:05 class level. He looks like he's a solid threat from off the pace, but he's not going to get a ton of pace help. Speaking of a couple of horses not getting any pace help, number 4, Bondurant, number 5, Camelot Kitten. They're both sustained late runners, probably not going to get enough pace help to get the job done in here. Number 6, Yorkton, looks like the speed of this race, but he is also entered in Sunday's Achievement Stakes at Woodbine. And that $125,000 race will be run 6 furlongs on the all-weather surface. It's a 5-horse field, and Pink Lloyd's your big favorite in that one. And we'll see if Yorkton goes here or in that spot. Either way, Pink Lloyd's going to be tough to beat. He's a win machine at Woodbine. And if he picks this spot, actually Yorkton looks like the controlling speed, but I don't know that he really is good enough. His numbers are a bit light, and even if he does get the lead in here, which he should if he runs, he could still get run down. Number 7, Forge, is your morning line favorite for trainer Bill Mott. Now this one, 2 of his wins were at 7 furlongs on turf. He has earned 99 fire numbers in 3 of his last 7 starts. So he fits on numbers, he likes this distance, but his problem has always been, since he's come to the U.S., he hasn't been able to run 2 good races in a row. He'll run a good race, then he's off the board. He'll run a good race, then he's off the board. Last time he ran a good race, so we'll see if he's going to be off the board in this spot. But he is a threat if he runs one of his better numbers. Finally, number 8, Dimension. This one, 10-year-old gelding, doesn't have a lot of speed, outside post. He could be up against it from a trip standpoint. Here's how we're going to play this race. We're going to make a win wager on number 1, Caribou Club, like those 8-1 odds. We're going to play an exacta. Caribou Club on top of number 2, Conquest Panthera, number 3, Tower of Texas, and number 7, Forge. And then we'll come back and we're going to reverse that exacta, 2, 3, 7 over the 1, and then a trifecta. We're going to put my top 2 choices on top, number 1, Caribou Club, number 2, Conquest Panthera. We'll use all in second, and we'll come back and we'll put the 3, Tower of Texas, and the 7, Forge, in the 3rd spot. If you're interested in my full card analysis from Santa Anita Park, you can find that each day at todaysracingdigest.com. If you're interested in this complete digest from Woodbine, Connaught Cup Day 2018, you can also find that in the product section at todaysracingdigest.com. that will wrap up this week's video. Next week's video is going to be a preview of the 2018 Belmont Stakes.